Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you are doing well at home, right? In the previous class, what we have learned, children? Very good. We discussed about subtraction of numbers with borrowing and without borrowing, right? Yes. In today's class, we are going to discuss about estimating the difference. Okay, children? So, after that, we are going to take word problems on subtraction, right? So, what is meant by estimating? What is meant by estimating? Already we have discussed about this estimating, children, estimating values. In the chapter 1, estimating values means rounding off numbers, right? Estimating values, approximate values, rough values, right, children? For example, what is 12's estimated value? 12 is rounded off to which number, children? 10. Okay? 78 is rounded off to which nearest to 10, children? 80. Right? Because 78 is between 70 and 80. And it is nearest to 80. So 78 is rounded off to 80. Okay, so these are the estimated values of these numbers. Or this concept is nothing but rounding of numbers. Shall we take some examples, children? Today we are discussing about estimating the difference. Okay? Oh. Page number 123. Exercise number 3.5. First bit A1 I am doing. I am going to find estimated difference and actual difference. 75 minus 26. Okay, what is the estimated difference and actual difference? So first to find out the actual difference. So what are the numbers? 75 minus 26. 5 minus 6, can we subtract, children? No. What we have to do? We have to borrow from its next place. So borrow from 10's place. 7 becomes a 6. I am borrowing 1 10. So 7 becomes a 6. And 5 becomes a 15. Okay? Already 5 is there at 1's place. I am borrowing 1 10. 1 10 plus 5 how much? 110 plus 5 is equal to 15. So now at 1's place 15 is there. 1's place, 10's place. Now 15 minus 6 how much, children? 6 after 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16. How many fingers? 15 after? Yes sir, 6 after 15 means 6 after 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 9 fingers. Yeah. Now 6 minus 2 how much, children? 4. So this is the actual difference. How much? 49 is the actual difference. Now I am going to take estimated difference. Estimated difference. Estimated difference means we have to take estimated values. Okay, we have to round off these numbers to the nearest 10's place or 100's place. Here given to the 10's place. So, what 75 is rounded off to which number, children? It is nearest to which 10? 70 or 80? 80. Next, coming to the 26. 26 is rounded off to 26 is nearest to which number? We know that it lies between 20 and 30. Yes, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 27, 28, 29, 30. Where is 26? It is here, and it is nearest to 30, not to 20. So 26 is rounded off to 30. So its estimated value is 30. 75's estimated value is 80. Now we have to subtract these two numbers to get estimated difference, right? Okay. Now 80 minus 30. Okay, 1's place, 10's place. Subtraction we have to take. First start with 1's place. 0 minus 0, how much, children? 0. 8 minus 3, how much, children? Very good, 5. So 50 is the estimated difference. So here 50 is the estimated difference. This is actual difference and 50 is the estimated difference. Have you understood, children, all of you? This is 49. This is 50. Note it down, children. Shall we take one more example? Yes. You can pause the video and you can note it down. Next. B. Here we are rounding off the numbers to the nearest tens place. So first see this B bit, children. 147 minus 40. First find out the actual difference. So 147 is a 3-digit number. Yes. Next, minus 40 is a 2-digit number. So for hundreds place we have to put 0. Now 7 minus 0, how much? 7. 4 minus 4 is 0. And 1 minus 0 is how much? 1 minus 0 is 1. 107 is the actual difference. $107 is the actual difference. Now I am going to find estimated difference of these numbers. Okay, here I am rounding off this number to the nearest tens place. Okay, 147. Take 147 is rounded off to which nearest tens? 147 is nearest to 50. Am I right, children? 40 or 50? 47 lies in between 40 and 50 and it is close to 50. So this nearest 10, okay, 147 is rounded off to 150. Only tens place we have to check. Okay, 47 is nearest to 50. So total 147 is rounded off to 150. Next, what is the second number? 40. 40 is rounded off to 40 only. Okay, 40 is rounded off to 40 only. Now take the difference. 147 minus 40. Okay, 7 minus 0 is 7. 150. We have to take rounded off numbers. 147 is rounded off to 150. 150 minus 40. Am I right? Yes. 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 4 is 1 and 1 minus 0 is 1. 110. 110 is the estimated difference. Okay children, have you understood? This is actual difference and this is estimated difference. Estimated means we have to take its estimated value. 147 estimated value means rounding of numbers. We have to take the concept of rounding of numbers. 147 is rounded up to 150 because nearest tens place we are taking. And 40 is rounded up to the 40 only. 150 minus 40 is 110. Note it down children. You have so many problems. So solve those also children. From exercise number 3.5, page number 123. Many problems are there. You have to find out the estimated difference. Note it down children. Okay. Now we will solve word problems. Shall I rub children? Yes. Yes children, look at this word problem. Two bicycles together cost 7,658 rupees. If one of them costs 3,419 rupees, find the cost of the other bicycle. So this is the word problem given. So before going to solve a word problem, we have to follow 5 steps. Yes children, and before going to solve a word problem, I want to give you the keywords for subtraction. Okay, write down the keywords. What are keywords for subtraction? What are keywords for addition? Putting together, total, in all, right? Like that. What are the keywords for subtraction? Very good. Difference. Next, left. How many more? How many less? Remaining. Remaining. Greater than, lesser than, all these will are the keywords of subtraction. So what are the keywords of subtraction? Difference, left, how many more, how many less, remaining, balance, find the balance. Like that they will ask questions. So these are the keywords for subtraction. Everyone repeat after me. Difference, left, how many more, how many less, remaining, balance. These are the keywords for subtraction. So if you find these type of words in a word problem, we have to take subtraction. That too in the question we have to check. In the question, if you find these kind of words, we have to take subtraction. Now coming to our word problem children. So 5 steps we have to follow before going to solve a word problem, right? First, the number 1 step is read the given word problem carefully. Yes. And the second one is underline the keywords. Third one, identify the operation. Fourth one, solve the problem. And fifth one, check the answer. So these are the 5 steps we have to follow before going to solve a word problem. Okay children? Yeah. Now first one, read the word problem carefully. Everyone repeat after me. 2 bicycles together cost 7,658 rupees. If one of them cost 3,419, find the cost of the other bicycle. Okay children, so here first understand the problem. There are 2 bicycles. Cost of 2 bicycles is how much children? Very good. 7,658 rupees. Cost of one cycle is 3,419. What we have to find? What is the question they are asking? We have to find the cost of the other bicycles. There are 2 bicycles. Total cost is given, that is 7,658. and one cycle cost is given, that is 3419. We have to find the cost of other cycle. Okay, so here other cycle cost means remaining cycle cost we have to find out. So what we have to do here, we have to take the subtraction to get the answer. So solution, statements we have to write. First statement, read the first sentence, you will get there only the first statement. So what is the first line, children? Two bicycles together cost 7,658. From that sentence, how do you frame a statement, children? Yeah, very good. Cost of two cycles. Or total cost of two cycles also you can write. Total cost is given. Total cost of two together means total only. Total cost of two bicycles. Is equal to how much, children? How many rupees? Yes. Rupees symbol you have to put because this is amount. 7,658. Okay. Next statement. So we have to check the second line. If one of them cost 3,419, from that sentence, how do you frame a statement, children? Yes, this is nothing but cost of one cycle. So second statement, what is the second statement? Cost of one cycle. One bicycle is equal to how many rupees? Yes, 3,419. Yes, children? Next, write down the third statement. So we have to check the question. Find the cost of the other bicycle. So that becomes third statement. Okay, cost of other bicycle. What is third statement? Cost of one is given, one cycle is given. We have to find out the cost of another bicycle. So write down cost of other bicycle. What we have to do? How do you get the answer? We have to take subtraction. Total is given and one cycle cost is given. We have to find out the cost of remaining cycle. So take subtraction. So while taking subtraction, first write down the bigger number. So this amount 7,658 is the biggest amount minus 3,419. Take subtraction and write down the answer. Here I am taking. Look at the board, children, all of you carefully. 7,658 minus 3,419 rupees. Minus. Now, 8 minus 9 can be? No, 8 is a smaller number. 9 is bigger number. We can't subtract. Okay, small to big. So, borrow from next place. I am borrowing from 5. I am borrowing 1, 10 here. This is 10's place. So 5 becomes 4 and 8 becomes 18. Okay, at one's place we have 8. I borrowed 110. 10 plus 8 is equal to 18. Now 18 minus 9 how much? Very good, 9. Now 4 minus 1 is 3. 6 minus 4 is 2. 7 minus 3 is 4. What is the amount here? Put rupees symbol. 4,239. Then tell me, children, cost of other bicycle is 4,239 rupees. How much? What is that amount? Very good. 4,239 rupees. Rupees symbol compulsory you have to put. So this is the cost of other bicycle. You have to write down the final statement also. Write down, children. Everyone. Put your own statements, children. You have to practice more and more to get statements. You have so many word problems from your textbook. Take them and practice them in rough book. Put your own sentences. Okay, line by line you have to read and you have to write your own sentences. Understand the word problem first. Understand the operation, then write down the own statements and take operation. Okay children, have you understood? So cost of other bicycle, how much? 4,239 rupees. Note it down children. Now look at the second word problem children. What is the second word problem? A shopkeeper had 7,580 kgs of rice and he sold 4,390 kgs. How many kilos of rice were left with him? Okay, what is the question? Everyone repeat after me. A shopkeeper had 7,580 kgs of rice and he sold 4,390 kgs. How many kilos of rice were left with him? So this is the given word problem. First read the word problem carefully. Okay. Have you understood children? What is the given word problem? What we have to find? Yes. Rice had by shopkeeper. How much rice he had? 7,580 kgs. Out of that he sold some quantity of rice. How much he sold children? Very good. He sold 4,390 kgs. Okay. Now what we have to find? What is the question they are asking? How many kilos of rice were left with him? We have to find out the leftover rice. Okay. So here what is the keyword? Left. In the question keyword is the left. Underline left. Left means what we have to take? We have to take the subtraction to get answer. Have you understood children? Yeah. First write down the solution. Write down the first statement children. You will get first statement from first sentence. Read everyone. What is the first sentence? A shopkeeper had 7,580 kgs of rice. Okay. From that, how do you write a statement children? Come on everyone, put your own sentence in your books. Yes. Rice had by shopkeeper. Rice had by shopkeeper is equal to how many kgs of rice he had? Very good. 7,580 kgs. Okay, write down the units. After number we have to put the given unit. Otherwise it is invalid number. So rice had by shopkeeper is equal to 7,580 kgs. This is first statement. Next, write down the second statement. What is the second number? 4,390. Means out of these kgs, he sold 4,390 kgs. Out of this much of rice, he sold how many kgs? 4,390 kgs. From that, write down the statement 2. So what is statement 2 children? Rice sold. Rice sold by shopkeeper. Yeah, rice sold by shopkeeper. How many kgs rice he sold? Very good. 4,390 kgs. Next, write down the third statement. Third statement you will get from the question. What is the question? How many kilos of rice were left with him? Left means we have to take the subtraction. But what is the third statement? Yes. Rice left with shopkeeper is equal to subtraction we have to take. Yes. $7,580 kgs minus 4,390 kgs is equal to. So bigger number write first, after that write down the smaller number. Now take subtraction. 7,580 and 4,390 kgs. Okay? Ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. Now take subtraction children, minus, because keyboard is the left. Left means we have to take the subtraction. 0 minus 0, 0. 8 minus 9, From small number to bigger number, can we subtract? No. We can't subtract because we don't have the sufficient tens here. So what we have to do? We have to borrow from its next place. So here next place is 100. So from how many hundreds I have here? 5 hundreds. So out of 5 hundreds, I am borrowing 100. So how many hundreds I have now? 4. So 5 becomes 4. And 8 becomes how much, children? 18. See, at a tens place we have 8. I have borrowed 100. 100 means how many tens? 10 tens. So 10 plus 8 is 18. So 8 becomes 18. Now 18 minus 9, how much? Very good, 9. Okay. Now coming to the hundreds place, 4 minus 3, how much, children? Very good, 1. Now 7 minus 4, 3. So what is the answer, children? 3190 kgs. After number, just write down the kgs. Okay. So what is the answer? 3190 kgs. So how much rice were left with him? 3190 kgs of rice were left with him. So final statement write down. Therefore, (3,190 kgs of rice were left with shopkeeper. Okay, children, have you understood? Highlight the answer. How many kgs? 3,190 kgs of rice were left with the shopkeeper. So this is our answer, children. In this way, you have to practice more and more word problems on subtraction, children. So once go through the textbook and read those keywords of subtraction and just practice, definitely you will get succeed. Okay, children. Thank you, children. We will meet in the next class. And one thing here, this chapter, I'm going to end this chapter here. For this chapter, I will send you the notes, children. Okay. In next class, we will meet, children. Bye.